Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bold and Beautiful's Finn and Steffy aren't out of the woods yet, and Liam's ready to make his move. The week's biggest news came not from any of the currently airing soaps, but CBS' announcement of the Gates. In watching this week's episodes of Bold and Beautiful, I found myself thinking that there's at least one way in which the new soap should imitate the fashion-based Sudzer. But there's an even bigger thing they should avoid doing. Read on and we'll discuss. Most weeks, I tend to binge Bold and Beautiful so I can take notes for this column. And honestly, it's the only soap I do that with, as it's easy to consume 5 episodes in one sitting, given their short runtime. We people are incredibly busy, and there's a lot fighting for our attention. Which is why I really hope that the execs making decisions about the Gates recognize that it's time for 30-minute soaps to return. I say soaps because I'm hoping that this is the first step in the genre, which has taken more hits than a punching bag in recent years, seen a rejuvenation. Binging does, however, have one potential drawback, and that became abundantly clear during this week's episodes of Bold and Beautiful. Repetitive, exposition-filled scripts become wildly annoying by the second or third episode of a binge. We've talked about this where Bold and Beautiful is concerned in the past. But man, the writers really act as if during every commercial break, we're zapped with the memory-erasing neuralizer from Men in Black. How else to explain that we were reminded Sheila was Finn's birth mother 14 times in 5 days? It's pretty clear that the show is planning to revisit the Liam/Steffy/Finn triangle, with Hope thrown in for good measure, which should be interesting, given that her current beau, Thomas, sort of exists on the very edge of the dark side. It's not hard to see this pushing him to take action in order to protect his relationship with Hope. Meanwhile, Liam spent the week being his Liamist, rushing to Steffy's side and then making it 100% clear to Finn that he was coming for her. I have to say that the Liam/Finn scenes were a blast. Yes, I wanted to punch them both, but the dialogue was fun and it was clear that both Tanner Novlan, Finn, and Scott Clifton, Liam, were having a good time. You know what I always say, if actors are having fun, so am I. That said, Liam having the audacity to suggest that Finn was being disloyal might have been the very height of hypocrisy. Someone buy him a mirror. I know I'm probably alone in this, but I kind of felt sorry for Finn. Yes, Sheila was a monster who did horrible things, including leaving Finn and Steffy in an alley to die. But ever since Sheila crashed their wedding, the show has done a really good job of making it clear that Finn has an inexplicable draw to his, altogether now, birth mother. It makes no sense to anyone on the canvas, or, for that matter, the viewing audience, but it's been true nonetheless. So when Finn took offense to everyone essentially singing Ding, Dong, the witch is dead, I understood. His conflicted feelings about Sheila didn't come out of nowhere. It wasn't that long ago that he was suggesting Steffy give Sheila a break after she saved Kelly from drowning. We need to take a moment to shout out the fantastic performances of Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who knocked it out of the park all week. Like with Finn, I got Steffy's struggle. Yes, she acted in self-defense, but she also took the life of another human being in an incredibly violent way. Often on soaps, death comes in an almost casual way. People fall off cliffs or get washed away in a river. This was not that. This was Steffy raising a knife and, in self-defense, stabbing another person in the heart. There was blood, and a lot of it. Steffy being rocked by what went down felt incredibly real to me. I also really thought the writers did a good job of portraying how Ridge and Lee would handle this news, with him obnoxiously celebrating Sheila's murder in front of Finn, and Lee essentially telling her son to snap out of it. Again, neither saw things from Finn's perspective, but that felt like how these two would react in this scenario. By week's end, Finn's troubled soul was being haunted by Sheila, a sure sign that he and Steffy have a rough road ahead of them. Especially if, as we've been theorizing, the real Sheila is alive and well and looking to reunite with her son. Thursday we got our first glimpse of another storyline, which kicked off with a slew of flashbacks and bad exposition. I slept with Zen thinking he was RJ, wept Luna to her mom, and now that secret is tearing me apart. Zen showing up at the beach house too, I don't know, confront his cousin about being in love was just plain weird. Weirder still was RJ and Zend then arriving at the Forrester design office at the exact same time. Wait, did Zend drive all the way out to Malibu, then follow RJ back to Los Angeles so he and Poppy could stand awkwardly around and listen to Luna declare her love? Weirdness all around. Sean Cannon did some lovely work as Deacon visited Sheila in the morgue. But I know I'm not the only one who was shouting at my screen, "Check her toes, dude." Also, he lamented that nobody else had swung by to pay their respects. It's a morgue, not a funeral home. I swear, I think Novlin and Clifton were having a literal face-off during their confrontation scenes, and I was 100% here for it. I love when things go wrong during a scene, but they don't stop tape. During Finn and Liam's scenes in the doc's office, Clifton very clearly knocked the lampshade on the desk. Rather than stop, he took up the show must go on approach by simply readjusting the light as the scene continued. I'm still waiting for one very big shoe to drop in the Sheila story. What, exactly, did the madwoman have in her pocket that night? Steffi's been insisting it must have been a gun or a knife, but if it turns out to be something far more innocuous, that'll just hasten Steffi's trip to prison. And I assume that's where we're heading, right? Steffi being arrested for murder, what with having threatened Sheila and then stabbed her, and Finn/Liam fighting to clear her name. Hills of Los Angeles, where the whispers of palm trees mingle with the drama of its inhabitants, the lives of the Forrester, Spencer, and Logan families are intertwined in a tapestry of love, betrayal, and redemption. At the heart of it all lies the bold and beautiful fashion empire, where passion runs as deep as the roots of the oldest oak tree. Finn and Steffi, the golden couple of the moment, seem to have weathered the storms that threatened to tear them apart. Their love, once fractured by secrets and doubts, now stands strong, or so it seems. But beneath the surface, shadows lurk, waiting to cast doubt upon their newfound happiness. Dr. John Finnegan, known affectionately as Finn, found his heart captured by the ethereal beauty of Steffi Forrester. Their whirlwind romance took them on a journey of self-discovery and forgiveness, healing wounds that had festered for far too long. But Finn's past, shrouded in mystery, still holds the potential to unravel everything they built. Steffi, with her fierce determination and undeniable allure, stands by Finn's side, believing in the power of their love to conquer all. Yet, the specter of Liam Spencer looms large, a constant reminder of the ties that bind her to a past she can't seem to escape. Liam Spencer, the perpetual wanderer of hearts, has always held a special place in Steffi's life. Their history is fraught with passion and pain, a tumultuous dance of love and loss that refuses to be forgotten. And now, with Finn by her side, Steffi must confront the ghosts of her past once more as Liam sets his sights on reclaiming what he believes is rightfully his. But Finn is no stranger to the trials of love, his own past marred by heartache and betrayal. As whispers of his mysterious past begin to surface, he finds himself torn between his love for Steffi and the secrets he's kept buried for so long. And when the truth finally comes to light, it threatens to tear them apart in ways they never imagined. Meanwhile, in the hallowed halls of Forrester Creations, the battle for power rages on. Rich Forrester, the patriarch of the family, finds himself at odds with his own daughter as Steffi's loyalty to Finn puts her at odds with her family's legacy. And as tensions rise, alliances are tested, and loyalties are questioned, the fate of the fashion empire hangs in the balance. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, love refuses to be silenced. For Finn and Steffi, the road ahead may be fraught with obstacles, but their love remains unwavering, a beacon of hope in a world filled with darkness. And as they face the challenges that lie ahead, they will discover that true love is worth fighting for, no matter the cost. As the sun sets on another day in Los Angeles, the echoes of their love reverberate through the city, a testament to the enduring power of the human heart. And though the road ahead may be uncertain, one thing is clear, Finn and Steffi aren't out of the woods yet, but with love as their guide, they'll find their way back to each other, stronger and more united than ever before.